Hello, everyone, and welcome to our continuing education series. I'm Cynthia Miller, and I am joined here with Daylan Schaefer and Shauna Bradford, and we have a guest, Karen, who is also joining us. And today we're going to go over the holiday gift giving guide that doTERRA has available for us. But before we step into that, I'm just going to introduce myself, and then I'll let the other ladies introduce themselves as well. And Karen, no need for you to do that unless you want to
Yep.
jump in. It's perfectly fine. So I am doing this business from my home. I love what I'm doing. It is it's so fun. I get to connect with women from all over the world, all over the country, all over the city. It expands, beyond what I ever thought it could. And we're all going to meet this weekend, November 2nd, at the post-convention tour. So I'm very excited to meet new people and introduce others to the business and meet you guys as well and just connect again. I think that's really what I love about this business is connecting with women from all over the place. It's really about women supporting women. Lots of men involved too, but it's mostly women. So I've been involved in this business for almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years next month. And then I decided to do it as a business a few months later. So almost 3 years I've been doing this. And I'm really feeling that it's just a continuation of personal development and learning more about business, learning more about people. The product is so special. The essential oils and the products that they create are made from all different places around the world, and it all comes together. We can order from a US warehouse, or we can order from a Canadian warehouse. And I just feel so special and so, just wonderful that I can get these things into my home simply by going online into my own account and ordering frankincense from across the world and wintergreen from across the world. And these products that we're going to talk about today are really a lovely addition to the Christmas season coming up, the gift giving season. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to use that word Christmas, but I do. So anyways, please introduce yourself, Daylan. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm thinking, Cynthia, you said it so well. I echo a lot of the same thoughts and feelings that you have about being connected with this wonderful company. I really do love it, and I love the products, and I use them every day for different things. I went to an event last night, and I hugged somebody, and she said, "Boy, you smell nice." And I thought, yeah, it wasn't put on as perfume.
Yeah.
It was for something else, but I really find that I feel like I'm establishing a new network of people who are like-minded when it comes to natural solutions for health. And that's something that I was very passionate about before doTERRA, and I still am. So, yeah, so I actually, I enrolled a year ago, almost exactly a year ago today. And somehow I missed all of the holiday gift giving guide from last year. So this is the first year that I've really been aware of it. And the products are beautiful. So I'm really glad that we're talking about them today.
Fabulous. Thank you. Shauna.
Hi, I'm Shauna Bradford. I've been a doTERRA customer for about 2 years, and I started doing the business just over a year ago. And doTERRA has really, it's changed my life actually. I use it every single day and really changed my daily health habits. I had coffee with a friend the other day, and she just said, you just look really happy lately. And I said,
Oh,
I feel happy, and it's
nice.
all part of my self-care routine, and just like you ladies said, getting out and meeting people. I feel like I'm out of my comfort zone a lot. I'm more of a shy, reserved person, but it's kind of forcing me in a good way to get out there and meet people and talk to people and help people. And so, yeah, I'm just really loving it, and just all the different ways it's opened up for me. So that's it.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Karen, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us how you landed here.
How I landed here through Dale, through Dale Ann. And I had been using the products for years, but mostly just for cleaning and diffusing. So this has really opened up a whole new world for me.
Fabulous. Well, welcome. We're really happy to have you here. Join us.
And I have the guide as well. So.
Oh, excellent. Now, do you have the US guide or the Canadian guide there? Does it have a little maple leaf on it?
It says Canada.
Yeah, okay. I know. I have the Canadian guide as well. It came in my last order. And the one that we're going to be using in this presentation is the US guide. It has a few more items in it.
Oh, cool.
So keep that in mind. It is US price. The cost is US dollars. Yeah, it's funny. I don't have the Canadian guide digital, and I don't have the US in the physical form. So we're just sort of, yeah, we're just going to go with this one for the presentation. So anyways, let's just jump in. Both Daylan and I were at convention in September, and they had this beautiful big display on of all these holiday items. So we're actually able to you know, touch them and look at them and really sort of see them up close. So we know these are really special. I thought this is even better than last year. So I'm very excited to share these. This first image is a little case that I think that there's going to be a big demand for. So if this is on your wish list, it's something you're going to want to hop on the customer service and get that ordered. So we're going to talk about that a little bit in the end about ordering and anything else that that might come up. These are going to be available the first November 1st. So let's get started with this beautiful diffuser. This is a new diffuser. It is called the Brevi. It's got this stone look to it. I think it's really rich looking and classy. It comes with the holiday piece. And, you know, I think that one of the ways that essential oils shift a room is by putting it in your diffuser. If you want to, you know, make your home smell like Christmas, if you want to freshen it up, the best way really is to put something in the diffuser. And it's funny because a lot of people say, well, I don't really smell it. But if you go outside for a minute and then you come back in, you're going to be able to smell it. You don't need very many drops of essential oils of doTERRA's because they are quite potent. I know with different brands, people have said that, you know, they use 8 or 10 drops and they still need more. Whereas doTERRA's, you don't really need that many drops. So just start with a few, depending on the size of your room. Okay, you want to pay attention to whether it's in, you know, your open area or if you're putting it in the bedroom. But with this one, I think it would be really nice to put this one in the living room and in you know, the area where you're going to be sitting and enjoying your Christmas dinner or decorating a tree. This one includes Douglas fir, Siberian fir, Himalayan fir. So all these beautiful tree oils that are very grounding and very fresh. They really freshen the air. Grapefruit is the citrus in this, and of course frankincense and vetiver are also very very grounding. So this is called Holiday Peace, and I think that this is probably the favorite from last year. I believe it's the, Shauna, do you know, is this the same? I always ask you because you know these details. Is this the same blend of the Holiday Peace from last year, do you think?
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it was a favorite, so they probably saved it. So together with the diffuser and the Holiday Piece, we've got $44 wholesale, that's US, and of course a little bit more for retail. Now you can also buy the Holiday Piece just by itself, the blend, but that's, I don't believe in the guide here. But yeah, this is a lovely, lovely gift. Maybe for yourself or for someone, you know, for a party that you're going to, or an open house or something like that, I think this is a lovely way to make your home smell fresh and grounding. And oh, here we go here. These are the two different ones. So the Holiday Joy is a little bit different. It's got the cinnamon and wild orange, cassia, nutmeg, and cloves. So there's the prices for the oils just by themselves. 24 wholesale US, 24.50. And yeah, so if you've already got a diffuser or you just want to give that away as a gift, that's a really nice combination too. So again, these purify the air. They really give your home a lovely smell, so that if you've got visitors coming, get this going a few minutes before they arrive, and they're just going to say, oh, this smells so nice, so grounding, so uplifting. So those two, Holiday Peace and Holiday Joy. Now this one is a really lovely one. I recently posted the video on my page, Cynthia Miller Healing Oils, on Facebook, and it showed in Nepal, the women there are making these dryer balls. They're made from the wool, and they're also responsible for gathering the wintergreen leaves that they distill down right in Nepal, and then it's shipped off to doTERRA in the US. So wonderful to watch. They're handmade. All these wool, they're bringing them together, and then they've got this platform where they actually have a weight, and they roll them around, and then they put water on them to shrink them up, and then they're packaged in these beautiful little cotton bags. So I have been using dryer balls for quite some time. The only problem that I have is when I pull the laundry out, I forget about them, and then I have to go find them wherever they are, whether they've ended up in a sock drawer or the bottom of the laundry basket or whatever. But they're just so lovely. You just put the drops of oil, and you can use other oils besides wintergreen. Sometimes I put lavender on them. You just drop that onto the ball and then throw that into your dryer. And it actually acts to combat static, but it also adds such a wonderful smell to your laundry. And you don't need to have artificial scents in there with your, the dryer sheets that they have. Those are really not very good for you at all. They get into your clothes, and then you wear them, and it's people have, allergic reaction to those. So have a look at the video. I'm sure you ladies have posted that somewhere too. It's on YouTube, and it really shows you, I just love that we're supporting women in Nepal when we're purchasing these. So here we are, $29.50 wholesale US. So anyone that has an account, that's the price that you're going to pay, and you're going to get a set of how many balls? I forget here. Does anybody see there? The set. Is it 3?
I think it's 3.
5. Is it 3?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see where it is.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. So anyways, it looks like there's more than 3. I think that might be 4 actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love those. And they're so practical, And so this is one that, there's 2 here. This is the Rock Diffuser. This one sold out quite quickly last year. So what it is, it's pumice stone, which is very porous, but it's very light, and it holds on, or sorry, not pumice, it's lava rock. It's very similar to pumice. I don't know if you've ever seen pumice before, but lava rock holds on to the scent of the oils. It actually holds on to it quite a bit longer than even just putting it into our hands. So you can put this in little corners in your room. You just put the oil onto the lava rock. It's very similar to the stones that we wear in our bracelets, right? The lava stones. It holds onto the scent, and then you can put it maybe in a corner of a bedroom, or maybe even in a closet. It can be grounding scent, or it could be uplifting scent. I sometimes use cedar wood in my closet. That keeps away the bugs and the moths for the winter. That would be a really good one to put in your closet. But these are really awesome. $12 wholesale. That's a really very reasonable priced gift to give to someone. And then you could give them a bottle of cedar wood or something too alongside, or gift it to yourself. Those ones are from Concrete. the outer rim and then the lava in between. So yeah, I don't know. It always reminds me of the pumice. We actually have pumice found in BC, just outside of Pemberton. There's a company there that actually harvests it from the earth. It's kind of cool. I think it might be similar to the lava rock, actually. I don't know, just off the top of my head. And then the storage case. This one is for sure going to sell out. I mean, $16 wholesale US. That is a deal. You can put your oils right in there. They're going to be protected. Beautiful little set. Now, how many does this store? Does it say?
22.
Yeah. Oh, it holds 16. 15 and 6, 10 mil. Does it hold 22, you think? Yeah,
Yeah,
16.
it says in the guide 22.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, because this says 16 on it. Storage case. Maybe, I think they had a couple of typos. Maybe that was
That's possible.
something
I
that
think
came up.
there's 16 in the bottom there, and then the lid holds 10 mil rollers as well.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. Thanks, Shauna. You're so good with these details, you know. I just usually fly by the seat of my pants.
Yeah.
Did you want to say something, Delan?
Yes. Let's also mention that in the Canadian guide, it says the price is $45, and that's a typo.
Yes, yes. The I know the Canadian. Yeah, because we were thinking like, why is this such a difference, right? So
Mm-hmm.
16 US is going to be about $25 Canadian, I think, which is quite reasonable, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways, that's the wholesale. Okay, so the next few slides, Delan, you're going to explain to us what this is all about, right?
I think this is for Shauna.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry, Shauna. Right.
Okay, so first we have the Yarrow Pom Trio, and that's going to have a 15 mil of the Yarrow Pom Active Botanical Nutritive Duo. So that's this one here. I don't know if you can see. So this is the 30 mil that we can normally buy. So it'll be a 15 mil travel size. Now this stuff is good for to put on your face. You can put a few drops in your moisturizer. It's good for bleeding, scarring, varicose veins, aging skin, arthritis, fever, allergies, poor circulation, and free radical damage. So you can take it in a capsule or you can apply to the area. Emotionally, this one's good for energetic safety. So you can put it on the crown of your head or on the base of your spine to feel protected and have strong boundaries. So I've been using this actually for probably about a year. This came out last year at convention, and I've really noticed a difference in my face. Usually around this time of year, I have really dry, flaky skin, and I haven't had that at all this year. So, and I use this every single day. I actually just got my second bottle. This one, the 30 mil, lasted me a year. So that's,
wow.
yeah, even using it every day. So that's pretty good. Also with this trio is the capsules. So this is the Cellular Beauty Complex Soft Gels. You'll get, yes, it's 30 caps in the travel size, and it contains yarrow, pomegranate, celery seed, frankincense, palmarosa, turmeric, melissa, vitamin C, grapeseed extract, and melon extract. So this is good for cellular health, skin, immune support, metabolic health, improves skin firmness and reduces skin imperfections. It's also calming for the mind and body. So I started taking these probably about 6 weeks ago when I got my convention kit. And one thing I've noticed, so using the capsules along with the Yarrow Pom on my face, I'm someone who normally wears makeup every single day. I have a lot of redness and uneven skin tone. And probably the last month, I haven't had to. I've been going out without foundation or powder or anything. I'm wearing a little bit right now because we're on video, but that's really a first for me. My skin's really evened out the tone, and also because I'm not wearing makeup on my face, I've had way less breakouts. So it's yeah, it's been really effective for me in that way. So also in this trio is the Body Renewal Serum. So that just came out this year as well. So you'll get a 1.5 ounce bottle, and it contains yarrow, pomegranate, Roman chamomile, yuzu, peppermint, cananga, jojoba, avocado, sunflower, grapeseed, argan, and coffee seed extract. So this is the body serum. So I use this after bath or shower, and I actually like mixing it with the beautiful body mist, and that's what I use instead of moisturizer after. And it's same thing, my skin doesn't feel as dry. This time of year is always drying, and I've noticed a big difference. So these three will come in the midnight blue cosmetic bag that you see there as well. And one thing to note, these won't be available until December 1st. So next we have.
Thank you, Sean. I just want to say thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for sharing. That's really good detail for us to know, because I haven't been using it that much. I've used it a little bit, but that's
Yeah.
really good to hear your testimonial. And I love this bag. You know, I'm not really a fancy kind of person, but I just love this bag. I think it's a really nice combination. And you know, at this price point, it's quite reasonable considering you
Yeah.
get all of that plus the bag, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so you ready for the next slide?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
So this is the doTERRA Touch Trio. And this one actually I'm most excited about. It has Helichrysum Touch, which normally we just get the oil. Helichrysum is one of my favorite oils. I use it a lot. It's really good for calming and anxiety. I love the smell of it. It's also good for your skin, so wrinkles and stretch marks, bleeding, nosebleeds, scars, wounds, bruising. It's good for shock, psoriasis, varicose veins, tinnitus and earache. So this is Helichrysum is one that I put in my ear roller. So you can roll that on the affected areas. This one you won't, the oil you can take internally, but this one you won't because it's diluted down. So you'll notice too, I find it has a lot of the same properties as the Yarrow. So they're similar, but they also do different things as well. Emotionally, this is good for pain. So if you inhale it and or put over your heart, it's good for healing and transformation. Also with this is the Balance Touch, which is our grounding blend. That's good for stress and anxiety, mood swings, tranquility, and meditation. This is another oil that I use daily, put on the bottoms of my feet, behind my ears. It contains spruce, hoewood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. So you can inhale it, put it on your spine or the bottom of your feet. Is the best way to use it. And then the third one is the Serenity Touch, which is our restful blend. So that contains lavender, cedarwood, hoewood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So this is our sleep blend. It's good for insomnia and sleep issues, stress and anxiety, tension and mood swings, anger, agitation, and irritability. And this one I found surprising. It's also good for skincare. Then I looked back at the ingredients, and those are all really good skin oil. So I think this would be a good one to just roll on your hands and put some moisturizer and use at night because it's also calming and good for sleep.
Nice.
Yeah, so all three of those will come in the cylinder gift box that you see there as well.
What a great combination, and these are all new in the touch. So
Yeah.
I think I love that Helichrysum. You know, sometimes if you bump into something and you think, oh, I'm going to get a bruise, I've put that on before and nothing bruises. Like it works like magic. You can get it on right away. I love Helichrysum, and to have it in the touch, that's so awesome. Thanks, Shauna. Okay, so you're going to do the next one too, right?
Yes. So I haven't tried either one of these. I think they had the Truffles last year, but I think the tea is a new product. So the Truffle Collection is essential oil infused dark chocolate truffles. There's 2 flavors and you get 4 of each. One is turmeric, ginger, and orange, and the other is cinnamon and cardamom. So those sound really yummy. Those ones are available November 1st. And then the Herbal Tea Collection You receive 2 decorative tea canisters with loose leaf herbal tea. So there's an immune boost tea with lemon and wild orange, which contains powerful immune enhancing properties. And the other one is a soothing tea with bergamot, which creates a calming and soothing experience. So there's about 40 servings per tin, and it also comes with a steeper. And these ones are available December 1st.
Okay, perfect. Oh, thank you so much for pointing out that steeper, because I saw that little item in the group photo of all the holiday gift things, and I couldn't figure out what that was.
Yeah.
It's the steeper for the tea. Okay, thank you so much. I think those are going to be yummy. And so the tea collection, $34.50 for 2 nice big canisters, 40 servings for tea plus the steeper. That's a pretty good deal. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Shauna.
You're welcome.
So Daylan, now it's your turn.
Yes. Boy, I've got my list out and I'm writing down a few things that I hadn't thought I would buy, but truffles would make a great stocking.
Yeah.
And they would taste so good.
Yes.
So this Shea Butter collection looks really nice. And of course I haven't seen this yet. But Shea Butter is the base for all of these, and there's 4 different ones. One is unscented, and the other 3 are scented. But Shea Butter has anti-inflammatory properties, and it has a high concentration of fatty acids. So it is used. It's very good for softening skin, using on rough, dry skin or cuts, that sort of thing. And it is sourced from West Africa. Sorry, East and West Africa. But the shea butter that comes from Africa is really good quality. So let's talk about the 3 scented ones. First of all, there's Helichrysum and Rose. And Shauna has just told us some of the properties of Helichrysum, which, the bruising and I found when I was looking for this, that looking for information, that it's good for joint and muscle pain, as well as cuts and bruises. It also helps to relieve colds and cough. So combine that with rose and you've got something really soothing and really special for the skin, because rose has been documented not only to enhance the appearance of healthy looking skin, but also to use for skin conditions. And so that will be a really nice one, especially if you're having trouble with skin conditions. The second one is a blend of blue tansy, neroli, and yarrow. So blue tansy is used for itchy, inflamed skin, neroli for skin regeneration, but also neroli, being a floral scent, has an uplifting quality to it. So if you're feeling a little blue, that should give you a lift to use the blend that has neroli. And also yarrow. Sean has also talked about that. So it's used for varicose veins and eczema. It's really very healing for the skin. So that's 2. And the third one is magnolia and yuzu. I had to look up yuzu because that's not something that we hear about very often. And yuzu has been used in Japanese medicine for thousands of years. It has a tart, citrusy scent, somewhere between a grapefruit and a mandarin orange. And and it has a very high vitamin C content. So all of these blends contain vitamins A, E, and F to replenish skin and hair with the shea butter base and the essential oils. So those will be really very special. And I suppose you could even buy a kit and put one of each in a stocking if you wanted to do it that way. So, oh, and the other thing that I wanted to mention is that these come in 23-gram containers. Each one is 23 grams. So I don't know if you can see this, because I can't see myself on the screen right now, but this little bottle is 25 grams. And 23 grams is 0.8 of an ounce. So if that gives you an idea of how much will be in each container, that's the idea.
Nice. Thanks.
Yeah, so it actually says here 0.8 ounce Shea Butter bombs.
Yeah. And I think these will actually last you a long time, because shea butter is so, like, you don't need very much to make a big difference,
True,
right?
yeah.
Like, it's just got so much moisturizing benefits in it. And so, yeah, this price point, 38.5 wholesale US, you've got quite a bit of, like, four different ones, right? So I think that's going to be a really nice one. Did we get to smell these at convention? I forget, because they had everything set up. I just kind of forget.
You know, Cynthia, when I went to the product showcase, I was so overwhelmed by all the wonderful stuff that I didn't get to the holiday.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I think you got
There was,
there and
yeah,
I didn't.
yeah. No, we
There
got
was
to try
all the
everything
oils
else.
that I wanted to smell, you know, that I hadn't had a chance to smell. So I kind of got sidetracked by those.
Yeah, I think that's something I might want to order too. Okay, this beautiful item here.
Mm. This is really pretty, and this is a linen mist, and it's priced at $6.75 wholesale US. So it's very reasonable for a stocking stuffer too, but it's the Serenity blend. And of course, Serenity is a blend of lavender, cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, that uplifting floral scent, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, Hawaiian sandalwood, and vanilla bean absolute. So it's got that little hint of vanilla. But this really would be wonderful to spray on your linens before bedtime, and even just during the day for to freshen the scent in your bedroom or any room in the house. So that looks like that's definitely on my list.
Yeah, that's a nice little gift, isn't it? Very nice. Okay.
And this is on my list too. Of the two oils, I'm thinking that the Holiday Peace might be my favorite. And so I'm really looking forward to ordering this hand wash container with the refill. And yeah, and I find, you know, with these, you only need such a small amount that I can see this easily lasting me 6 or 8 months at least. So just a reminder about what Holiday Peace has in it. So it's grapefruit, balsam, frankincense, vetiver, and
all those furs, right?
oh, of course,
Siberian fir.
that's right. So I think the
Doug fir.
ingredient I have here is mostly for the soap ingredients. And yeah, so that would be really amazing to have all those different furs in one blend.
And it's nice that you get the bottle as well as the dispenser.
Yes, right. And the dispenser looks like,
I believe they're plastic.
yeah, but it also looks like it's a foaming dispenser, is it?
I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure, and it doesn't say there, does it?
No.
But I think given the, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if they'll have something on that.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, 22 wholesale. So these are the wholesale costs are when you have your own account, and like that's pretty reasonable. Like you said, that's going to last you for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay.
And so the last item here is the rose hand lotion. And so the great thing about the rose hand lotion is that not only does it have rose oil in the lotion, which we know is wonderful for the skin and clearing up skin conditions, but also the purchase of the the rose lotion, the proceeds go to doTERRA's Healing Hands Foundation. And the Healing Hands Foundation is committed to improving lives through partnering with organizations that offer hope to millions around the world. This is an amazing organization or foundation, because I believe that doTERRA helps to sponsor Days for Girls and the Operation Underground Railroad to rescue children who have been caught up in the sex trade. But also it gives people like us an opportunity to put together a project and partner with doTERRA. And so if you go to the Healing Hands website, you'll find a whole bunch of projects that people have started where you can donate money to the projects, and you can find out what the project is about, who it's going to benefit and how, and maybe how you can participate in that project. So that's something about doTERRA that and I'm sure you too, I just love the fact that we have the opportunity to make a difference through the Healing Hands Foundation that way.
I agree with you, Daylan. That's probably one of the most, touching, honorable things that I love about doTERRA is the way that they have helped millions of people around the world in all different aspects. And rescuing children. They each get one of these rollers to sort of give them that hope, but it's a grounding feeling for them to know that someone cares. Right. Yeah.
One of the most the dearest memories that I have for a convention is the session where they had a number of people on stage who were from co-impact sourcing operations and representing different projects from around the world. That's something that I'll remember.
Yes, it's very touching. It really opens your heart to know that we're part of this and that we are helping the world so many different ways.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for explaining all these wonderful products and what they can do for us. And as Shauna mentioned, the two items that you talked about, Shauna, are not available till December 1st. The Yarrow Pom kit and the teas. I think that you said that there's December 1st on those. And then the Shea Butter, they haven't quite set a release date for that, but I think it'll be later on in November. But all of the rest of these items available 8 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock a.m., November 1st. And I'm going to suggest that you get on the phone. If you have your own account, you can go online, but I really believe that getting on the phone with customer service is the way to go for ordering these, because there's going to be thousands of wellness advocates getting online and ordering these. So if you don't want to sort of get bogged down in the on the internet option, I think it's a really good way to get your order in. So yeah, my list has grown after this as well, just talking about these things more in detail. So November 1st, and they're going to sell out. That's the thing, that they do always sell out, which is unfortunate, but it's such a great way to to order gifts for yourself, because that's what Christmas is all about. I don't go through any Christmas without getting something for myself as well. But you know, getting your
Good.
gift giving, get it off your list November 1st, and then you can sort of fill in the spaces of what you need after that. But love all these items. I would have to say, if I had to pick a favorite, I think I would pick the Touch trio of the Helichrysum, the Serenity, and the Balance. I just think that those are such a great great gift. What about you, Delan? Which one would you think is your favorite?
Oh, it's hard to choose, but I really do like that little box.
The Shea Butter?
No,
The box that,
great.
yes. Yes.
Mm.
What about you, Shauna?
Yes, I'm going to go with the Touch Trio as well.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah. What about you, Karen? Have you got a list ready to go now?
Oh, it has grown. And what I was at first interested in was the concrete lava rock diffuser,
Right.
because I have that on, you know, keychains and bracelets and things. And I thought,
Right.
what a good idea to have in your home.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I need rose lotion and dryer balls and all kinds of things to try. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, is there anything else that anyone would like to add to our presentation before we stop the recording here?
Oh, I think we covered everything.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy shopping.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.